This is a poem that asks, what is the point of life?
How does a teacher engage her students in poetry? In this video, acclaimed poetry critic and Harvard University professor Helen Vendler reflects on the challenges and pleasures of making poetry come alive as she guides students through the poem Among School Children by William Butler Yeats.
The first thing you have to believe is that everybody is curious about how the world works, and everybody is susceptible to rhythms and language and the expression of human emotions. This is one of those poems written by a man 60 who expects you to be willing to tolerate the well-stocked furniture of a 60-year-old mind. And how to teach poems by a 60-year-old man to people of 18 is a real problem. So I'm very conscious of that gap. And what you can count on to fill it in part, as it was filled in part for me as a reader, even though I was only 23, was the power with which language is used. O body swayed to music, O brightening glance, how can we know the dancer from the dance? That is to say, if you want to say, who am I? You say, I am the person who made these steps, who invented these steps for my life. Rescuing them from a sense of impotence and giving them an avenue towards mastery is the sense that they are in command of the world rather than helpless subjects of it. That seems to me fundamentally what we're in the business of doing. And she never did understand him in spite of everything that he had written. And he said, but had she done so, who can say what might have shaken from the sieve? I might have thrown poor words away and been content to live. I also think that you give them a kind of model of what it might be like to talk about art. But I think you have to find a style that expresses your own gifts. And as Adrienne Rich says someplace, our gifts compel us to our destinations.